our next article from the Hill of Fake News, 4 in 5 say U.S. is falling apart, survey. Approximately 4 in 5 Americans said they believe the United States is falling apart, according to an Axios iPost poll released 1 week after the deadly pro-Trump riot at the U.S. Capitol. The poll, which included interviews with more than 1,000 adults, so there's 333 million people in the United States. So if you sampled 1,000 people, let's take 3 zeros off of that. That would be 1 in 333,000 people that they called. So it's not a very representative sample of the American population. Plus, I mean, who actually does surveys? It's a special kind of person. They can get whatever results they want based off of the order of the questions that they tell you. They can mislead you. I used to work as a telephone survey person. I think they're very misleading. I definitely misled a lot of people so I can give money. The poll, which included interviews with more than 1,000 adults from Monday to Wednesday, found that most respondents either strongly or somewhat agreed with the statement, America is falling apart. And that's because the entire point of this black looter mob, Antifa, Nazi assault on white privilege is to destroy our common shared vision, because this is what our enemies want. They want us to be divided so that they can use divide and conquer strategies on us. And when we turn on each other because of anti-racism, because of radical feminism, because of anti-Islamophobia, what we end up doing is destroying our shared vision, destroying our respect that we have for our neighbors, harming our neighbors and our friends' reputations so they can't get jobs, at times outwardly preventing them from getting jobs. This destroys our economy. This is what China wants. This is what Russia wants. This is what Iran wants. They want us to fall. China wants to be the world's number one superpower. They want us to be communist. They want it to, actually, they're pushing National Socialism. It ain't communism. They got money. You can't have money in communism. The two things are mutually exclusive. The entire point of communism is that there's no money. If you want to put money in it, it's called National Socialism. So, poll report of blah, 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 4.6 percentage points released for the era. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. They're like, okay, I live in Oregon. When you run the numbers, there's about 150,000 registered voters. My state, Oregon, about 4.5 million people. So, what they're saying is they called up 35 people in Oregon, and this is an accurate poll based on the alcoholic that they got to answer on the landline. Sure. Right. This one, although I'm going to give them a little bit more credit, they're at least not trying to say that it's 2.8% accuracy. That's just stupid. They're saying out of the entire state of Oregon, they only messed up with one. Only one person gave them bad data. This is just horseshit nonsense. That's horseshit nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. All these polls are fake. They're just there. They're pushing them to try to push a political agenda. What they're trying to do here is they're trying to show, what they're doing is they got Democrats or Republicans paying for it. It's probably a Democrat paid for a poll. And what they want you to say is the country on the right track? Yes or no? No, the country's not on the right track. Okay. you believe that Joe Biden's that this thing about Donald Trump that really pisses you off makes our country more or less of a safe place? Oh no, I hated what he did there. Like, okay, do you want to vote for Joe Biden? Yes. Like, yep, okay. And you're like, that's how they rig the elections. I used to work as a telephone pollster. I know how to do it. I used to make double the amount of money as the other top paid person at the polling place that I worked for. I was really good at suckering people in. I know how to sweet talk them. I can do it because I got that southern accent from Missouri. So I can get those older people on the phone. And the women, too. Is it falling apart? Let's see. What was the next story? I forgot what the next story was. I'm so sorry. Right. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to end this little video. The live stream's not over, but I kind of biffed the segue on this, so I'm just going to restart the video. Don't forget to smash that live button here. I'm going to look into the impeachment stuff next here on the live stream. It's going to be an all-nighter, so go get your popcorn, grab a couple of beers, glass of wine. Join me here for checking out the crazy nonsense from the Democrats